Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland.
The enthusiasm for football here on the East Coast always in the air. These folks are ready as their guys get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens.
Well, we thought this could get interesting. Here's interesting, an onside kick to start this thing. And this is going to be covered up by Washington. Now, there's two sides to every coin. You come on the road, you get the onside kick to start the game. What a boost, but you don't get it. Now your back's against the wall a little bit.
You're exactly right. You nailed it perfectly. And so many ways to go at it when you're on the road. You think to yourself, well, if we start on defense, we blitz them early, try and create a big play. If we start on offense, we throw the big pass downfield. In this case, they said, forget all of that. Let's do it on special teams and try and catch them off guard with an onside kick unsuccessfully.
On first down, it's Smith. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. Another try after the first down sack. Smith.
They'll set up the screen for Gibson.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. On second down, here's Smith. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Third and long, it's Smith. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
They are going for it. It's Smith. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. By the Ravens. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Dancing to his left. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. So that one a disaster, a big loss there with second down coming up.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson.
The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. A good pickup there. 18 yards as they get closer for third down. 18 yards. On 3rd and 1, Jackson forced out to his left. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the... Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48, and they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
He'll take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
After the interception, here's Smith. Slings this deep from McLaurin. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, but it's going to be second down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Oh, nearly picked. Almost intercepted, but he couldn't hang on, and it's third down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth. Here we go on fourth. Smith. And he finds McLaurin. And he's got this down to the 35. A gain of 12 on 4th and 10. Just enough for the conversion. And defensively, an opportunity slips away. Now a first down throw. It's Smith. Connects here with a tight end, Jeremy Sprinkle. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 20. Five-yard line.
That's another Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Watch this. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On first down, Gibson. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
They're on the stop.
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Looking to throw on second down. Smith. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. The 40. Past the 20. 10. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown.
Okay, here we go.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Thomas Davis. And nothing there on the return. They've got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions.
And now look at him go. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 75 yards. And Washington has tied the ball game with the extra point still to come.
And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw it across his body and it's intercepted? Reuben Foster picks it. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Jackson's pass intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Gibson. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. All tied up, 6-6. Our score after one.
With the score tied, 6-6.
On 2nd and 11 now. Smith looking left side and completing it to Thomas. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. Open man here, Sims complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A 10-yard touchdown run. And Washington has taken the lead. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly, and on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. 3rd down just got a lot tougher. That will officially go as a loss of 7. Eluding the pressure. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And now he's got him in a great spot at the 8-yard line here, 1st and goal.
But that's the down and distance coaches always talk about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's 3rd and long. And you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him. Sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did. Yet the pressure was still there, and he ended up coughing it up.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Antonio Gibson with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. And his kick is right through.
Makes this Washington 20, Ravens 6. Dustin Hopkins to kick off for Washington.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Montez Sweat in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. On second down, a run with Dobbins. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Being chased out left. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now second down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Play action. It's Jackson rolling to his right. He's going to take off with it. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson on the move to his left. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Here's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And does Washington have it? They do. He already had the 1 fumble loss, so now 2 fumbles lost here in this first half.
Not setting the pace the way that you want it done. I mean, here in the first half, already twice the ball's come out and hit the turf. Got to find a way to take care of it. Otherwise, they may have to start thinking about maybe someone different at that position.
Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Here's Moss with a catch out of the backfield. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Here's Smith to throw on third down. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Smith on first down. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter. On first down, Smith. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And Washington going to add on to their lead. And he knocks it through.
Makes this Washington 27, Ravens 6.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? They'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Now Jackson sliding out of the pocket. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. And he lost the football. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football. Lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. he's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18.
Brought down.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
And now the Ravens are going to take another timeout. And that's going to leave them with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back.
Check 25. Check 25. How many lying? Check out. Russell. You got tape. You got tape right there.
On second down now. It's Gibson, and they'll get him down right around the 16. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play.
Mikey, 18. We own them. Undercrush.
They'll keep it on the ground. Gibson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A 16-yard touchdown run. And Washington able to capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And the lead will grow by one more.
Makes this Washington 34. Ravens 6.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he returns this to the 22.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Jackson now on second and 10. That'll be complete to Dobbins. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Let's go, D. Hey, report.
Jackson will throw again. Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Montez Sweat. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
Second down.
After the sack on first down, Jackson. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Flushed out right. And this is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now it's Smith. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. Big yardage that time for Washington. And even 40 yards.
The 7-yard line.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with 2nd down coming up.
2nd and goal.
is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Another shot from the one on 2nd and goal.
Hey, what's the ball? What's the ball? Hey, alert 48. Hey, we don't like the 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
They'll run with Barber. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll run with Barber. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
Find out, but does this feel like old school football or what?
Oh,
right?
yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. And I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
And he didn't get there. Knocked backwards to the 2-yard line. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that, saying, oh, wow. Talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule that if someone does it to them, you won't hear people protest out of them. That's just who they are.
Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line.
10 yards.
That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
16-yard line. A gain of 4 yards. First down, Ravens.
Jackson now. And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. Chase Young in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. To try again after the sack. Jackson in trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And it looks like the offense did get the football back, but it is clearly in that end zone, and it's going to be a safety. Things are just going